Hello, people of YouTube. Today we got a battle here with RioluAuraSphere. Alright, let's start this thing off. He sends out Azel, and you know what? So do I. So I start off with a U-turn, right? It almost kills. Thought it was a sash. Alright, so I switch out to my Yuxi. You know, just to set up a little bit. Stall him for a while, piss him off. He substitutes. Too weak. So then after that, he thunderbolts. Doesn't do too much. I thunder wave, just in case he switches out or something like that. Now, what I just wanted to do is kind of piss him off a little. So I substitute. He nasty plots. I could have switched out at this point, but I was too afraid to take thunderbolt, and I probably wouldn't have got swept for with the Azelf. So yeah. So I just set up some SRs. You know, just get rid of those sashes. He thunder waves. Not too much. Yeah. So sunny day, predicting that maybe I'd die this turn. And you know what? I don't. So yeah. So I was going for a sweep with Kain again, but you know, it didn't work out pretty much that much. So I pretty much saved Kain. So after that, you know, he's paralyzed. I tried Thunder Wave, but he's paralyzed again. I predicted a switch. Over-predicted. So, you know what? I die. So, yeah. So, I'm kind of thinking a little bit here, and I decided to send out my Kain. Now, I was too afraid to howl because of the one nasty plot, and I got a crit because I extreme speeded. Even though I could have really Iron Head, but I really didn't want him to know that I had that. So he switches out to Draco Boy. And I just wanted to, stay in. He might have did Fire Punch or something like that. Or Thunder Punch predicting a switch, but he still edges. And, yeah. And the funny thing is, I live with 10 HP. Yeah, Scarfs aren't really that win. And the funny thing here, I switched to my Scissor, or whatever I call mine, Scissor. So he sword dances, pretty much standard lead for a Scissor. I sword dance once. He sword dances twice because he wants that extra stab. I X Scissor because I knew Bullet Punch wasn't going to do that much. So it doesn't kill him. So he goes for the Bullet Punch now. Stabs. He's like stabs, sword dance, and not very effective. So I Bullet Punch. I get another useless crit. And I live 71, So after that, he sends out his Seed Plot, his Sceptile. I Bullet Punch, wanting to kill that thing off pretty fast, knowing that thing has Hidden Power Fighting. Hidden Power Fire. So he sends out Draco Boy, and he withdraws and goes out to his Slowking. And I pretty much waste my Scissor here. And it does more than I thought it would do after one sword dance. If I want to sword dance 2 times, oh god, I want to own him. So I send out Sparkplug, I forget its name. So I Hidden Power predicted the switch to Flygon, Hidden Power Ice. He Toxics, trying to get rid of me really fast. So I send out Lucario here. So he slacks off, predicting switch, and I go straight for the Shadow Ball. Yeah. And it does over half, about quarter. He surfs, because he knew last time he hit me with the surf and it crit and it killed me. And so I lived to tell my story. So I Shadow Ball again, KOing him. So I got one of his most annoying Pokemon on his team. Now, I gotta deal with the second annoying Pokemon. That should be OU. After that, he Fire Punches. I thought he would Stone Edge. Or Earthquake or something. It wasn't that smart to do that. But this wasn't this smart. He brought a freaking Umbreon in. This is what screwed me over. I Hidden Power Iced him. It did about a quarter. And I meant 1/2 and a quarter earlier. Okay, whatever. So he curses. And this is another thing that screwed me over in this batch. Watch this. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun! I got so mad, like, I got mad out of my mind here. I was kind of thinking in my head I could have U-turned, switched out, go to him, and focus blast. But, no, I had to explode, because I went with the back side of my mind. So I focus blast. Look at that. It would have killed him. It would have killed Umbreon. And it wouldn't have resulted in the score that I got. And I'm going to say that for a surprise. So yeah, I get some health loss. He protects to piss me off. So, take some damage from poison. Not too bad. He really wanted this to miss, but it hit anyways. Of course it's going to hit. I thought it was really going to live that, but it dies. Yeah, bye-bye Umbreon. After this, he switches out to... Well, he doesn't switch. This is his last resort. It says Flygon Scarfed. He earthquakes. Now, yeah. Womanizer, 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 womanizer. Who are you trying to front? No justice set you. Who are you trying to front? No justice set you. Womanizer, womanizer, womanizer. Uh-oh. Oh my god, draw.